Hello VC. So just to follow up on the last video featuring Davey Allen, I thought I would follow that up with soundtracks of biker films. Davey Allen and Arrows are on some of these albums, but not all of them. So I think I pulled about 8 from my collection to show today. And let's get it started right off the bat. So the Smash label is something I usually would associate with James Brown or some other artists there from the early 60s. Can't recall who else was on that label, but anyway, here's the next one here, Naked Angels. Sure, isn't that Frank Zappa's label? Could be wrong, but another interesting record there. Well, another artist on a Smash label for a time was Jerry Lee Lewis. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, here's one. Actually, a couple things I'll point out. In the United States, some of the records that were pressed on the Tower label, those records that pressed in Canada would show up on the Capitol label, and quite often those we refer to as Capitol 6000. So that's what we'll see on some of these here. And here's an example here. I believe when this was released in the States, it was on the Tower label, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And this is the Hellcats. So on this particular album, we do have a number of tracks by Davey Allen and the Arrows. They're just shown as the Arrows here. Also, a number of tracks by Davy Jones and the Dolphins. Now, I don't know if that's Davy Jones from the Monkees or not. I tried to look that up, but there's virtually no information whatsoever on Davy Jones and the Dolphins, so I don't know if it's the same person or not. One thing mention too is how I come to get some of these records, including this particular one. This is going way back, must have been at least 12 years ago. I was at the flea market one day, and this is before the vinyl resurgence, and you're picking up records for $3, $5 and all that. And I came to a vendor who, up on his wall, that's what he had, biker albums. And I was intrigued by the covers. And I'm looking at this, I thought, geez, I should get some of these. But he had each one priced at $25, which was astronomical at the time. It was like 12 years ago, before the vinyl resurgence. So I thought, they look great. I don't know what they sound like, but they sure look great. Good for the collection. And then a friend of mine walked up to me and this guy is extremely knowledgeable in records and had a vast collection of records himself. And he looked at the biker albums and he pointed to one and said, "Man, I haven't seen a copy of that album in 25 years or something long." So as soon as he said that, I grabbed all of them that were on the shelf. So I paid up that day. Here's the next one, Devil's Angels. In here, this is a Capital 6000 pressing, and this is the Arrows. Every track is by the Arrows except for one by Jerry and the Portraits. Published in Canada, 1967. Here's the next one. This was also one of the albums, I believe, that was up on the wall at the flea market at the time. Angels from Hell. Capital 6000. Here's one that might be a little bit more common. Hell's Angels, 69. The real Hells Angels in it at the time. Hells Angels Oakland chapter, I believe. Some of the Hells Angels are mentioned in the credits there, like Terry the Tramp. The next one, Angels Die Hard. A lot of angels in this video. Interesting. Uni label. I always associate the uni label with sort of that pop psych stuff, like perhaps incense and peppermints, strawberry alarm clock, that sort of stuff. Finally, Biker album does not have angels in the title. Born Losers. So that was the Tower label, so that's probably maybe a US pressing here on this one. Yeah, I think US pressing. So, that's it. There's a few of the Biker albums that I have in my collection. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.